Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at this old copper mine here, and I've had it on my maps for a while and decided to check it out today. The thing that really popped out the most on Google Earth was all these structures here, and that's why I came here. It didn't look like I saw much in terms of workings, but we'll see. But anyway, we're here, and it looks like a lot of stuff has been set on fire at one point, because there's a lot of burnt, very charred looking metal here. And you can tell when something burns, like all this. Like this is part of a tire right here. And trailer frame and a bunch of random junk. But the thing I was most interested in is this big building here. So we'll check that out in a minute, but let's just see what's out here first. An old 50s or 60s era trailer. A lot of junk in here, that's for sure. This place is pretty littered with stuff. So like I said, this was a copper, mainly a copper mine. I'm not sure what the other commodities are that they were pulling out of the ground here. Well, this was a nice place at one point. I'm not even gonna bother going in there. So it kind of looks like they were doing a lot of surface mining here. I'm not seeing any remnants of head frames or anything like that. And again, here's a little bit of copper right here in this rock. You can see some of it right there. Gasoline only. So you got a truck bed camper up there, and this has obviously been like this for a while, because when I was looking on Google Maps I saw all this stuff strewn about. So obviously this stuff has been here for a while, because when I looked on Google Maps all this stuff here was strewn about. And they're probably storing machinery in here. Man, this place has really been trashed over the years. And there's a lot of off-roading trails around here, so I'm sure everyone has been here. Got an old saw right here. So I'm not going to spend too much time here looking at all the junk, unless I find something super interesting. So we're not going to focus on everything we see here. But I mean, air hoses, distributor cap, random pipe fittings and stuff. I'm assuming they would store a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah. Bolts, nuts, washers. We got something spinning up here. I can hear it. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so this is their machine shop and storage. They probably had their vehicles and equipment there and all their parts here. See what this is for. This is a manual for a Bobcat. Let's see what this is for. Detroit diesel. See what this was. What was this? Let's say what. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so there's just stuff everywhere here. See some pipes up there. There's obviously something up there at one point. As a foundation for something. Yeah, this entire place is completely trashed, and just want to come out here and see it for myself. Little creeper. Yeah, things are really getting burned out up here. It's crazy. One can only wonder what happened here. Hey, this got really hot. Look at this. Just everything, just frames, and this was a big, it was like there was maybe this was a mobile office trailer at one point right here. Looks like it. Absolutely insane. I wonder why everything burned here. I mean, I could assume it was arson, or a bunch of people went around burning stuff for fun. Got a boat, actually two boats. I saw another one somewhere else around here pulling in. So we're gonna hop in the truck and we're just gonna drive around a bit and see if we find anything else interesting. All right, we have another trailer home right here. Really interesting concrete structure. So this mine was, I mean, all the stuff is dating to the same, you know, the same era. This is like the same as that other trailer that we saw down there. And there's some, we'll go over there. There's some stuff up there. A bunch of random water tanks scattered around here. I'm not going up that ladder. Let's see if there's another way we could peek inside this place right here. Ah, here we go. Bunch of more storage for stuff. This is interesting. Wonder what this could have been. So much stuff just scattered about. I wonder if these are like little garages, because they see they had stuff in every little section in here. That's interesting out there. Kind of hard to tell if he just keeps going or not. And it just stops down there. But I wonder what the purpose of this was. Is I'm seeing these things out here. Interesting. Thought it was a mine portal for a second. I'm like, we found one. They just built that right into there. I wonder if this right here is for leaching. lot more stuff here. 3 big tanks over there. Another little trailer. I mean, this site's pretty interesting, but then again, at the same time, it's just, this thing is rough. It's just rough. There's just stuff everywhere. It's just, you know, not one of these historical sites. Honestly, it looks more like a dumping ground now at this point. So it looks like they were kind of doing, looks like open pit mining here. But the big question is, why was all this abandoned? And why didn't they take their stuff with them when they left? Yeah, I mean, if there was more interesting stuff, I would be out here walking, but walking in almost 100-degree weather to see junk isn't really, you know, something I want to be doing. But I don't think we're going to spend any more time here. I'm not seeing anything else that looks interesting here. Just wanted to come check this place out and see what it was. I mean, I love old abandoned places, but this thing is just kind of an eyesore at this point, you know? There's just nothing here really, just a bunch of junk. But it was, I guess the most interesting thing was that big culvert pipe going right over there, going into that mound of waste rock. And who knows what that could have been. Anyway guys, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. I'm gonna move on to another location, and hopefully the next one will be a little better. Thanks for watching guys, take care, we'll see you in the next one.